is fine. Like the Sith game would be funny as hell because the Wigglers
Oh, well, yeah.
would be funny, but I would like the Fury to win so I can go to bed.
See,
'Cause I'm still-
I would like the Fury to win. It ups the chances of whoever comes out of this series. But at the same time, I like the Fury to lose because of that. Like,
Yeah.
Like them winning would be sick.
them winning would be sick because we get out of here faster, but them losing would be like, damn, I have better chances if I.
I can beat the Wigglers.
Yeah.
We both could beat the Wigglers.
Whichever one of us
I have
gets
literally beat every team in this league except for Fury. Or actually,
Same.
no. I did not beat Wigglers because it was a 1-point game in 9 innings.
Oh, yeah. It's a
Yeah.
9-inning game.
But you definitely had a chance to beat the Wigglers.
Yeah.
Did they just have a map?
Yeah, it was
Yoshi at night.
Oh shit. Okay.
Alright.
I have not commentated in a while. I gotta get locked.
Y'all are ready whenever.
Tell me when you're ready, bros.
I'm ready to go.
Alright. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back for Game 4 of the night, better known as Game 2 of the Fury versus Wiggless 3-game series. I'm here, Nathan, joined with my co-host.
Hey, I'm Bryce. I'm really excited
And-
for this game. I think this will be a really solid one. The Wigglers showed some promise. They got kind of blown out near the end, but the game was pretty solid up until like halfway through. So if the Wigglers can keep some momentum, they can theoretically make a shot at this one.
Yeah, I think they just need to build off of kind of what they started to do in the last game before they let it get a little out of hand towards the end. Just let their defense work and keep the Fury held to as few runs as possible and just work on their offense. A big thing is that I think that they need PD to hit a little better and drive in those runs whenever they have players on base. Because we saw in last game struggle to do that when he had bases loaded and runners on second and third. So, gonna need to see some more out of him offensively. But
Yeah, I also think the big thing the Wigglers need is they really need to keep their pitchers in for longer. They really struggled near the end of the game with having to pull in some wild pitchers, which really didn't help the game at all for them. So being able to keep the pitchers in for longer would really benefit them at the end.
yeah, we know the Fury have some pretty tough infielders in the Bros with Hammer Bro and Fire Bro, just really locking down that middle infield. So. If the Wigglers can find a way to hit it over those guys, I think that they have a pretty good chance of at least keeping this game much closer than they did the last one. The biggest thing was definitely those Bros in the infield, just really stopping every momentum that the Wigglers had on offense. So excited to see what they can do, but hopefully the Wigglers make some adjustment coming into this game.
Yeah, they just have to show more promise on the hitting side if they want to get anything over the Bros.
Yeah. Well, we're still getting ready down on the field with the players still doing their warm-ups and their stretches. But from this game, I mean, Bryce, it's been a while since we've had you in here. What do you expect to see, or what are you hoping to see here?
I'm hoping to see a solid game. I'm hoping to see some more consistent hitting from the Wigglers overall, and I'm hoping to see Fury come out and play how they normally do. I'd like to see a good game from both teams where it actually feels like both teams have a shot to win instead of just the Fury slowly gaining an edge.
Yeah, well, I guess we're about to find out as it looks like the players are taking the field, and I think we're ready to head down there. So, if you will, Mike.
Yoshi Park at night is such a notorious map. The Wiggler train is tough and really makes outfield play hard, so we're going to have to see what the train does to the teams.
Yeah, I think it's going to bring an interesting dynamic, especially for. I think the Wigglers are going to be the ones that benefit the most from it. As we know, the Fury have some really good power hitters. So the Wigglers are going to need to use that outfield and kind of the obstacles to their advantage in this case.
Yeah, that's most of the hope they got here. Train isn't there to help them on that one.
Unfortunately, it's not. And we got Wiggler up here who's stepping up angry already to the plate.
Trying to
And
get
drives that one through this thing. And PD up here, we know we talked about it, and he smacks this one hard, and they're gonna get there, and they're gonna make the play. Unfortunately for the Wigglers there.
Yeah, big hit by PD, but the outfield's just quick enough to get there.
Well, not any points on the board for the Wigglers, but definitely a decent showing there that you get a runner on, and you see PD really just hitting with power there. So it's a little promising going into this game, but you know, there's 9 innings, so they're gonna have to continue to do that the entire game. So
Yeah, those are the looks you want P to be taking in any game. You want him to be hitting as hard as he can. All of his singles really don't do much, or just like pop flies to the outfield. You want him to be trying to hit a home run every single hit.
yeah, and Fury up to bat with the leadoff man Hammer Bro getting on base here. So already off to a start, kind of like they had last time.
Incredibly consistent too. So let's see what they can do. Oh, Wiggler, the error.
Yeah, unfortunately, an error there that could have been a double play, but can't quite grab it.
Sets up a scare here and Fire Bro. Really to make a big play here.
Yeah, and if it's not Fire Bro, then you have Bowser up next, and Fire Bro hitting it here, and the train's coming, and it's gonna do it.
Yeah, massive 3-run homer to start the game off. Really setting up a not good-looking game for the Wigglers.
Yeah, we saw this last game how the Fury came out in the first inning and just kind of just ran away with a pretty big lead from the first and just held on there. So we might see that same exact thing here. As Bowser there gets out, so pretty surprising from him.
Yeah, normally he's getting it at least to the wall. That's shocking.
Yeah, and next we have up the Blue Bone here.
Oh.
Hits it to Mr. Travel Ball himself.
JT, fastest he's ever run.
Yeah, they said he's been in the gym, been in the weights all season, trying to get some bigger leg muscles there, but finally looks like it's paying off a little bit for him.
They escaped the inning. 3 is honestly not as bad as that could have been. It was looking scary when they got 3 runs with no outs, but they get out. So
They got out of that, and oh my gosh, and Hammer Bro there just in the middle of the field, able to eat that up.
unstoppable in the infield. So hard to do anything about it.
Does it again. And we got JT here up. And he's hitting it hard here to the wall, but looks like she's going to be caught for an out.
Main's just a bit slow.
Yeah. And you almost think that, like, going into this game, they probably knew that they were going to pick Yoshi. I wonder if the coach talked to them at all about trying to aim their pitches for the train at all. If, you know, what kind of the thought was there, if they were just trying to make contact. Because, you know, sometimes that can be a valid strategy as long as they have that game plan going in. So.
Yeah, I mean, if you hit it into the train, it's a home run. So.
Yeah, could be pretty useful for the Wigglers, but once again, we have yet to see that play out for them yet through 2 innings. So
The Wigglers are coming out strong on defense right now. We'll see if they can keep that up. This is the best they've looked this game so far.
Yeah, and after those 3 runs in the first, you got to think they probably got a pretty good talking to in the dugout about, you know, trying to stop this team because at this point their entire season depends on this. So
And that 3 up, 3 down is pretty much exactly what they want there. So,
Wow.
what a play. Oh my
It
lord.
just does not matter. I mean, it's just Hammer Bro's just gonna get that.
He's getting. Oh, he doesn't get that one. They get one
Yeah.
past him.
And you know, I guess you may know, but where does Hammer Bro store his hammer at? Because, I mean, he kind of just pulls it out of nowhere.
I think it's in his shell. I think he like has like a back holster in his shell, like, and like whips it out.
Huh.
I don't know.
I wonder how he gets on the plane through security with that, because I know TSA probably isn't very happy about that.
Probably not, but I think he probably gets some pass.
Yeah, maybe. Sure he pays off the TSA, or you know, if they're fans or something like that, just signs a hat for him or something else. But
I mean, he's famous enough; he can probably get away with that. He's got that
Exactly.
TSA check.
exactly, and Wiggler there makes a double play to help stop the momentum that the Fury were getting there. And Firebro said he wants it in, and JT gets knocked out by the train.
Oh, JT gets a train right on him. That's sad.
And so far that's 2 for 2 for Firebro there. So, and both of them home runs. I mean, he came out here acting like this was the home run derby. So,
I mean, he's really showing up. He wants this game over. He wants to get to the finals and not have to worry about it.
yeah, and I know that off the field he's kind of fighting for a position to stay on this team. So that may be his fuel right now to he's trying to secure that position as that last man for Fury to keep. So he's probably coming out trying to prove to them why he deserves to be on that roster next year.
Yeah.
And Wiggler steps up and just angry again, and good shell usage.
Oh, turns around, doesn't go for the third base.
He wanted to, but I mean, with PD up, you know that this ball is going out there. So
Yeah, he's got a good shot to at least put it out in the outfield. Oh,
wow,
our hit attempt on the star pitch. Oh, Bowser with a massive strikeout on PD.
yeah, that's huge. I mean, that's exactly what you needed there, because I think that could have been a 2-run shot there if he didn't throw that star pitch. And we got Bloopa up here, and Hammer Bro just eats it up again.
That's Hammer Bros just playing some lights out defense right now.
Yeah, I think if there's one MVP of this series so far, it's definitely going to be Hammer Bro, because I mean, he's got to have at least 10 outs already, if not more, from this series. So probably more like 15. Wow, and just good item usage there to confuse JT, and turns that what probably would have been an out into a double.
Yeah. Cuba Flag just been honestly pretty solid with the items all season. This whole team's been amazing with their item usage. It's really been one of their biggest boons as a team.
And Bowser Jr. up here. And he smacks one, and Yoshi runs into the trailer, or runs into the train. Sorry. I mean, I think this map is just hurting the Wigglers more than it's helping them right now. It's just, unfortunately, they've just been eaten up by that train so many times already.
Yeah, and when Bowser isn't stepping up to make big home runs, Bowser Jr. is doing it. So, the whole team has that power on them.
And and we have Boomerang Bro here hitting a star pitch, but not for much gain.
Pretty easy out.
Yeah. James is up next, and this is not to be confused with GM James. This is a different James. He gets a single here, smacking it up the middle. So
A slow roller up the middle. I'm shocked neither of the infielders grabbed that.
yeah, and Hammer Bro up next, and he wants a solid piece of it. He's gonna get it, and it's gonna drop there.
Just barely. That almost scraped over the wall right there.
Yeah, he's trying to hit that line drive home run, but just not able to do what his brother can, and not able to hit it out of the park yet. They're gonna need some more practice for that. But Green Kamek shows up, and he's like, "I'm ready to show you how to do this, Hammer Bro," but not able to get it over that outfield.
Oh, no. Speaking of Fire Bro, he's back up the bat again.
See if he can do it. Can he go 3 for 3 on home runs? He's certainly trying. Yeah. Yeah, he is doing everything he can to get it there.
Oh, what a play by
Ooh.
Blue.
Wow. Hooper reads that. Makes a good play there. So another 4 runs tacked on here for the Fury. So Wiggler's in a pretty deep hole now. One that you have to be worried about that they're just not going to be able to pull out of.
They gotta show some life. They gotta hit something. Get some people on base, get 1 run down. Something to show this team has a bit of life in it.
Wario's trying to start it. Hit that outfield, just gets there, and the train not quite in time.
That's just a missed timing by Wario. If Wario waits a pitch, he might get the train to help him there, but
Yeah. Well, Hammer Bro again.
down any momentum, any decent hit, Hammer Bro's just there.
Yeah, and that's kind of the unfortunate story is it's pretty much I mean, in this infield, you got to hit it. I mean, you pretty much have to hit a home run or just a little slap hit that's a mile high into the air to get it over that offense. So it's just unfortunate situation for the Wigglers as they don't have many power hitters.
Yeah, they really have to rely on their few power hitters to make hits, and so far they're not doing much.
Yeah.
Just
And speaking of not doing much, Bowser has been pretty quiet this game. As I say that, he's just going to smack one home run.
Bowser slamming it over the wall. Oh my.
Yeah,
That's
and
a commentator curse right there.
unfortunately for the Wigglers, that is a solo shot just to tack on more insult to injury here. But still got 4 innings left to try to do something. So they're not out of it yet, but it's definitely looking more and more bleak with every inning that the Fury are able to score.
Oh. And the item usage is so effective.
Yeah, we see PD there just not able to wait long enough under that ball. He just had to go get it.
Oh,
Ooh.
Spivey with the missed dive. That's a hard dive to get.
Yeah, and he might be feeling some of the effects of the last game that just got played. But oh man, and a good double play there by Wiggler and PD.
Big double play to start inning escape here. Maybe get out of this one without letting a lot go.
Oh,
Good hit by Boomerang though to get an RBI.
yeah. Just a consistent hitting of the Fury, just continuing to show its ugly head. So James powering up here. Sends one up the middle and Wiggler misses a dive.
Missed dive. Oh, Warrior's tired. That's real bad for the Wigglers.
Yeah, you talked about it, Lee.
Their third
go
pitcher is
ahead.
not strong. They're gonna have to, like, once they go to the third pitcher, this game gets really out of hand. So we were talking about how they have to keep their pitchers in for longer, but it looks like they might not be able to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not looking good for the Wigglers here. As they have to try to survive 4 more innings with Wario, and if he can't make it, your next pitcher up is, I guess Toad is who they brought in last game, but I don't know who it would be now.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens because they've still got 3 whole innings to get through. So they got to put somebody up there to do their best to shut down Fury.
Yeah, and fortunately, just still not a whole lot of life on the offense. It's 3 up, 3 down for the Wigglers, so still struggling to find the bags.
They just can't find a solid hit over that strong infield.
Next, we have Green Kamek up here, so see if he can lead off this inning for the Fury here.
Oh, big hit. Just
Yeah, tracks foul there. Ooh, and a good diving play by Petey there.
Yeah.
And one thing that that some of our fans have been talking about is how much weight Petey has lost. They said in the offseason that he reached, he kind of put on a lot of weight, tacked it on, as JT makes a great catch there through the train, but he tacked on over 10,000 pounds during the offseason of just soil. And so he's been shedding a lot of that in order to make a lot of these diving plays for the team. So glad to see him.
Great.
Yeah.
Great from him to really step up for his team. Oh, just foul. That looked like it might have gone around the foul pole.
Yeah, and hate to go from a nearly home run shot to just a line drive out. But yeah, that leaves Bowser at 1-4 tonight with his only hit being a home run. So Bowser's struggling, like I said, a little bit, and Wiggle up here, he's showing us that he is done with this team as he steps up ready to hit this ball angrily. So.
Yeah. And that was a great hit by Wiggle to hit it right to the piranha plant and make sure he gets on base.
Yeah, and PD here, Max one, going far in the train, doesn't come down in time, but it doesn't matter.
Train. What a hit by PD to start the runs for Wigglers. They needed that.
Finally getting some runs on the board. Wow.
Almost got the buddy toss through the train. That would have been insane.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked a little bit about it last game, but it's 2 runs down. They still got 8 more to go, though, if they want to try to catch up to this Fury team. So.
Yeah. Cutting the lead down, but it's really hard to get all 8 they need.
Yeah, well, they can at least get a few more runs here in this inning, and then maybe a few next inning. That leaves them in a much better spot going into the 9th, but it doesn't look like they're gonna get that.
Big double play to shut down any momentum that was gained.
Well, at least one thing is for certain: the Wigglers will not be taking a donut tonight in this series. So, they'll at least walk away knowing that they scored a few runs.
Buddy catch around the train.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive to just squeeze that back wall and squeeze through the gap in the train and the wall. Not many teams know about that trick to get around it. So
Yeah, and it seemed like they were struggling with it at the beginning, and the Wigglers were getting hit by the train a lot, but then it seems like they've adjusted about halfway through this game and have started actually making those sketches. So let's see if they can continue with that or not, but...
Uh-oh.
Warrior's doing his best to stay in as long as he can for this team because he knows their pitching past him isn't very strong. So...
Yeah. Yeah, he's tired, but he's pushing through. You know, as a captain, like you said, he knows that he's got to stay in if they want a chance to come back in this game. Another good play.
What a buddy catch around the train. 2 in 1 inning to really shut their... I mean, they kept the Fury scoreless through 2 innings, so they're doing their best to make at least an opportunity to come back here. I mean, it's not looking great, but, like, they're doing their best as a defense.
Yeah, I mean, you love to see them making adjustments there on the defensive side. So let's see if they can make any adjustments here on the offense. Starting out with Luigi.
It might not matter if Bowser can just shut down any batting opportunity.
Yeah, but and he switches and goes to a changeup here, but probably what he wanted to just pop a fly out.
Yeah. Made it easy for his outfield to go grab it. Oh. Hammer Bro just keeping that lights out defense going.
Yeah. Continue to just heat it up, and Spivey here with a good hit. Oh, he's going for 2.
Thus barely gets that second base.
Yeah.
Plus.
I mean, I don't mind the aggressive base running here in the 8th inning. You got to do everything you can to get those runs, but it's not gonna matter.
At this point, they don't got much to lose. They just got to go for whatever they can take at this point.
Yeah, and let's see if they can hold Fury here to another scoreless inning, just to take the pressure off of their offense, which not a lot of pressure, but you know, the less runs that they have to score in the top of the 9th, the better.
I mean, the Wigglers have made already one major comeback this playoffs. A second one is not out of the question. It'd be the largest comeback we've ever seen. But if any team could do it, it'd be the Wigglers, I think.
Yeah, I agree, but once again, they're going to have to get out of this inning first, and Warrior once again hanging on to every ounce of stamina he's got out there on the mound.
He really understands he's trying to put this game on his back. Oh,
yeah.
Great double play to escape. Now, all up to their batting.
Yeah, and a good part of the lineup coming up, but the problem is that once they get through these 3 guys, they got the weaker part of the lineup. So, you know, you're talking about you get 3 runs here, best case scenario, but then you got 3 of your worst hitters. But
Yeah.
not even gonna matter.
In order to get 8 runs, they pretty much got to hit a full cycle. So that would be tough.
Well, like PD's trying to hit it here, but
Outfield's just too consistent.
yeah, we know that Fury outfield is good. They like to stay on top of things out there. So their coaching staff has been really impressive this year, continuing to just improve them every single game. So it's gonna end it. Yeah. I mean, you know, unfortunately, you know, for the Wigglers, they come in playing the powerhouse team, Fury. So it's a tough and tall ask, but I think the fans here, they were hoping to see a little bit more from the Wigglers, but unfortunately, they just couldn't rise to the occasion and fall 10-2 here to the Fury. So gonna give Fury the 2-0 in the series and move the Fury onto the finals.
Yeah, so really tough game. Wigglers are just playing the strongest team here. It's not a lot you can do in this kind of situation.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. As we see Firebro here get the MVP, our Defensive Player of the Year, getting MVP, and really just rising to the occasion in this game, as we see him just start out the game with that 3-shot home run and continue setting the tone. Great performance by the Fury. I expected nothing less from the team, but the Wigglers were hoping for a little bit more, but unfortunately just fell short. So they're knocked out of the playoffs at this point.
Yeah, Fury continuing their undefeated streak, have not dropped a single game yet. Let's see what happens in the finals, but it's looking like they might go completely undefeated this season.
Yeah. Well, with that said, I'm Nathan.
I'm Bryce.
It's been fun having you.